it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
No, what do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there. No, but you are the sensitive one. Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our... Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinaise. The deadlock between the company and the Union. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its peace. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinating information.
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
I still don't think that was a good idea. But yes, our affairs with the Wild Pines are in order. Since she isn't, you think we should finish running it now? Maybe you're right. It might not be as useful later.
It's a minor point. Don't worry too much about this. There are
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't...
Or maybe not. Either way, once we...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Not yet. 57.
In the cabin, Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
So, the ship has sailed. Did you see it? I know you did. Tell me, what did it look like as it...
There's a mean little light in its eyes.
Did it look like a germ? Did it...
His jaw is clenched, and his quadruple chin is quivering with hatred. You get a sinking oh my god, you've been played.
You wanted us to relay all this information.
That this is a takeover? That I want a war? God, I hope you also told her about the drug trade. You can kill 1 million people, but if you do something the police doesn't like, well, then you're out of the yacht club. Goodbye, you inhuman fuck. No, no, Harry. What we have is real. We're working men. This here is real.
In there, under pillows of winter fat, his stress-ridden heart still beats furiously.
Harry, I can't see into the future. We are all playing by ear on this planet. I did. I knew the negotiations would go better with police officers telling her horror stories from inside the harbour. It's scarier this way. Turns out it was a magnificent strategy. I never thought it'd so fundamentally fuck her up. Harry, you made a conscious decision to relay that information to her. You could have kept it for yourself. Of course she did. Rich people have the best stories about all the interesting things they've done and seen, all the beautiful places they've been to. She's not insane. What did she tell you? No, she's not. She's a sentimental alcoholic. They all are. Never take a drop and you'll be 8 laps ahead of those upper-class winos, just like old Mr. Clare here. Try it. You'll be a real super detective. See, this is what they want us to do. Suck on that sugar and wine teat until we're insane like they are. Against you? Oh, Harry, I'd like to think I used it for you. What was always going to happen? We take the harbour and she fucks off to Ozon, uncorks a bottle of wine, calls her partners, and says they need to distance themselves from this nasty business before the big shit spinner splashes everyone. Only difference is the Union doesn't have to lose 2,000 men to machine gun fire. That it will, Harry, that it will. As to the bad taste, please, you're not a sommelier, you're a cop. You knew something big, and you wanted to see what happens when you tell someone. So you told her. Anyone who's ever been close to power will tell you. Inside information, it's better than money, it's better than pussy. Money only makes you special for some salesmen. Pussy only makes you special for yourself. Information makes you special for all mankind. It's the ticket to history. Right on, Harry. What you did was participate in history. When history called...
You know what, detective? I am going to leave this out.
Just look at the three of us. The three careless boyaderos. Good times, good times. Okay. Hell yes it is. Now there's a whole lot of work to do. For me and for you. I suppose there was a reason you came here, so let's get to it.
Before the cargo container. And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe. The suzerainty box is heavy, and you open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are each cardboard
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
in addition to, from the Empire of Sephre,
Oh, those...
you hold the open game box. Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated. The colorful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots. You begin to suspect there may be... The instructions are opaque. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. There is no path. That's where the suzerain... Each turn, as you leaf through the pages, the actual scoring system appears. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment, and certainly not expensive armor that's liable to bring mercenaries to my doorstep. Another time, perhaps.
A small mountain of...
If you say so, but you better stay away from those...
Large letters on the front form a title, Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery. Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? None of that witless man from Heimdall, fascist dross. Hidden behind faux realistic allegory, Wirral is no cliche-ridden apologia for yes, the Wirral setting is known for its complicated system of political alignments. But if you're not into that, you can just hack your way through dungeons. A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind Isolas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world? Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters. And don't forget heated arguments escalating to physical confrontation with your and beer. And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't. You pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine. A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names. In addition to meadows, forests, it doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. A quick guide to the magical races of Wirral. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk. The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users. The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. A grand race of industrious mountain people. They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. The Tweog also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Tweog, they're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trade. A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. The least popular of the Wirral races, the Pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipe. It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with. You don't know much about dice, but this one looks. You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on. You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some.
Interesting. A communard. A communard. One of the leftist revolutionaries in the anti-centennial revolution. The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process. I have a feeling the figurines are more there to set the scene than anything else.
You see a man in.
Interesting. It is not. The communard. Good luck finding people who'd want.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it. A colorful box with the title Wirral in bold letters.
What have you found? And also, do buy.
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky. Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
You fell to... She waits intently.
Come on, anyone would notice that.
Oh, sorry. Yes? Yes.
He finds...
We all got to...
We are both...
It is what it is. I just don't know anymore. Officer.
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are.
Another time, Pat.
You see two lowly.
I can see you were tasteful.
Speaking of luxury, a pair of Faun Ultras. Dedicated, victorious, sporty.
Those sneakers, mister. Those...
Only Faun Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine? These once respectable speakers have a small heat emboss on the veneer reed.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale. You do, officer, you do. No way, officer. No, officer. Well, if you want, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too,
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? Hello again, officers.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. It has given up all its secrets.
There was a revitalization project. They got as far as the street lamps and that statue on the... That's odd. I could swear you were a police...
Your money disappears. The curtains on the lenses. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Can you tell?
It's not. The details are blurry. The little brave birch. This coin-operated viewer, a thick that's under the graffito. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus. The church looked around the large...
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. Oh? Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? But of course, no.
So you...
No, I'm sorry.
There's something friend. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone. A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A cold sea behind this building. The dome-shaped plastic boy bobs up and down in the...
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you. Goodbye, officer. Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Welcome back.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah, hardcore.
Yes, what is it?
The mother of...
Yo, man, what's on your...
Welcome back. Welcome back.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. We put the device back on the floor.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl she looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. Your words echo through the hall. The wooden boards all around. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I know. I'll stick to it. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it? Oh, really? So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress? Sure.
Yo, man, what's on your mind? Yo, man, what's on your mind? Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Test your limits. Surpass them. Jumping around, as this sort of music requires, is actually a taxing physical activity and should be dignified with a sports suit. You might as well make it complete with a whistle then.
They're hardcore. It's just a style, you know.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what the magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high. Yeah, the other things. Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your... You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane and... Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier. Go to the... Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more, and it's certainly not the dextro and nor pyrrolidone. That's sweet, nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Nothing really.
The lieutenant.
Your window.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working.
She nods.
Anything else, officer? I'm listening. Good.